we heard you bought your first set of armor, but are a little confused on how to put it on. We're here to answer the question, how do you put on a set of armor? We are going to use our newest set of armor, the Landskneckt armor, with 2 different helmets. But of course, it's very important to know that the way we put on the Landskneckt armor is applicable for most armor sets in the Epic Armoury range, and probably most armors in general. Right now, Lisa is missing something because you can't put armor on modern clothes. You need a costume. So now, Lisa have a costume on. Nice pants, a gambeson. It's the knightly gambeson if you're in doubt. And some of you might say out there, well, isn't that a bit too big for Lisa? And yes, it is. Sadly, I tried to squeeze down into the small gambesons and I couldn't fit them, so now Lisa can't fit them. That's how it is. Before we put on the set of armor on Lisa, I'm gonna show you the unique parts of our knightly and imperial gambesons. You can see up here, we have some holes and a tie string. These holes here are called arming points. In this case, on our knightly and imperial, we have 3 different here, so there are options depending on your size and the size of the armor. We also have down here on the inside of the elbow and here on the outside of the elbow for armor. It is to help strapping it to the arm, but it's also to make sure that they stay in place. If you have an armor like this on Lisa that's not tied to anything here, just with a leather strap here, at some point it will start to drift down as they're smaller in the end than they are in the beginning. It's the same for this one up here. It's just for shoulder armor, pauldrons or spaulders. And again, if you need it for your braces, there's also one here. We have more of them, of these arming points. Yes, you guessed it. They are for leg armor. Again, to make sure they don't drift down, to make sure the weight is distributed across your body. You would rather wear it with your hips and your shoulders than just around your leg. Now, it's time to put on the armor. I'm excited. Are you excited?
Yes.
Great, let's do this. So, we found our soldier leg plates to put on Lisa. In Lisa's case, this one is a bit too big on the ankle. Luckily, unlike in the Middle Ages where they made actually really thick armor, ours are meant for you to look cool and feel cool. It also means it's lighter and thinner. So we're gonna just press a bit with your hands and it'll get smaller. Or if you want it need it wider, again, simply just pull a bit and we press it into Lisa. Boom. Visibly smaller, just by hand force. And I'm not a very strong person. So we're gonna put it on Lisa. And as you remember, we had the arming points here. So instead of having the leather straps that will slowly fall down, this will hold it up. That's the first thing we do. When you found the right height, you tie this one. If you are afraid that it will go up with one bow, you make a double bow. I always suggest starting with the knee strap and then just put the little leather strap into the armor and the knee here. Boom, 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 then it's hidden away. Then we do the same for the thigh. And here is one. Now Lisa have legs up. The next step in our set of armor is the Landskneckt vambraces. This here, it's not a bug, it's a feature. So it can be adjusted to different lengths of arms, or simply if you don't want to use the gauntlet part, the glove part, you slide it up and take it off. Yes, it is not historically correct, we know. It's to allow you more customization. You can also adjust the length between the lower part of the arm and the upper part and the elbow. Like with the legs and the knees, we use the elbow as the center point here. It's easier to adjust where we want the gauntlets or if we need to take them off. If we know the elbow is sitting correctly, it's also where you want the movement. If you're restricted in your elbow, if you suddenly can't move it and do like this when you fight, you will lose. I promise you that. As you can see on this armor, it's starting to get a bit of wear and tear. You can prolong the life if you use leather fat to protect the leather straps. Is it okay?
Yes, fine.
Good. And now, Lisa has a perfectly strapped Landskneckt vambrace. We're gonna do the time-lapse thing where we put on the other arm. Now, Lisa is wearing the vambraces both gracefully and buff looking. Yeah, everyone in her armor looks stronger. Now, for the next part. I am super excited about this. Okay, I'm not. We're gonna put on pauldrons. It's gonna be very easy, very short. Here is our Landskneckt pauldron with a little besegu styled like shields from the Renaissance. It's also, when they are round, called a rundel. This little besegu here will also help you if you're not great with right and left like me. So it will hang like this instead of hanging on your back. You start as per usual with the tie string, and the reason again why we do this is that we are redistributing the weight, and as you probably realized, we as humans, if we have stuff in a hiking backpack or similar around our shoulders and hips, we can carry quite a lot of weight without being restrained in our movement or getting too tired. That is the same this gambeson or an arming vest or a pour point would do for you if you're wearing that, and that's the reason why you want to tie it down and redistribute the weight. Very quickly putting on the other shoulder. Like this, boom.
Boom.
Both pauldrons are now on. It's very nice, very cool. With the little besicles, very nice. We love details. Now, it's this, the gorget for the Landskneckt is this nice little collar and throat protection that will help stop swords going through your neck. It's a one strap situation because we always keep one strap closed. It's gonna make it easier, you can stick together. It's only if we really have to pack tight, we take them apart. Start with the front in this case because we have the neck and throat part here. We wanna make sure the gambesons covers here to not make it uncomfortable for Lisa. And remember guys, when you buy your armor and try it on for the first time, is to figure out if the straps actually fit you. Here for the gorget, it's not optimal for Lisa. If this was her own armor, she would have made some extra holes to make it neatly fit her neck and shoulders. Now, we only need a cuirass and a helmet. We're gonna turn Lisa into Joan of Arc with the Landskneckt armor.
Please don't burn me on the pyre.
I promise nothing. As you can see here, this is the front. We keep the back sides on the inside of the front part. Great. Now we put it on Lisa. And then we need this on the inside here. That's where it gets a bit squeezy, McGeezy. On the Landskneckt armor, as you know, the folds and tassets here are sitting directly on the cuirass. Some of our other set, it is its own piece. When it is its own piece, you put that on before the cuirass, so the cuirass kind of covers over it. Now, we're going to show you Lisa with two different helmets. Because of course, for some people, they want to be covered in polished steel from top to toe. That would look something like this with our Renegade helmet. This is inspired by a salad. We have other salads as well. This here is the Renegade helmet. We have a bit of detail here on the side, rivets, and this here. It's a feature where you can adjust the visor, how far down you want it. You have two options there, and you can bring the visor up without risking it clapping down on your face while fighting. But again, some people need their face and their hair visible at all times. That's where the skull cap becomes a great helmet. It looks like Lisa is just wearing a nice wool minstrel hat with a little detail in red and black and gold. But in reality, she's wearing a helmet. The secret helmet. Now, Lisa is in a full set of armor. She has different choices of helmets. Lisa could have taken the Milanese or the soldier's cuirass if that's what she liked. Wear the things you find cool and the things that fit you. So we hope that this video will help you understand our armor and how to put on armor in general. And if you have more questions about how to or what to do with our equipment, please let us know. There's only one thing left to say, and that is I look forward to see you in your nice armor sets from epicarmoury.com.